Hey y'all, back in May we pulled the carrots on the other side of the garden, and I had planted these carrots a few weeks earlier. So today we're going to try to pull these carrots and see if we got anything, and I'm going to try to replant them. I'm trying to see if where I'm located I can grow carrots all year long. Now I do not expect these to be very big. There's not a lot of, it doesn't get a lot of sun here. We had this trellis of gourds, and before this vine died, this was completely shaded. I did not think this one through. And also this watering system was turned off, so there was a couple times when I was watering the garden that this bed didn't even get watered. I just realized it and turned it on a couple weeks ago. So we're going to get in here and pull these, and we're going to see what we got, and we will replant again and see if we can continue to grow carrots all year long. So I got a basket right here, and we're just going to start pulling them and putting them in the basket. You know, every time I have dead carrots, I sprinkle them in here, I put something over them so they don't get washed away, and I always tell myself I'm going to come back and thin them out, and I never come back and thin them out. So on average, this is about the size of a carrot that we're getting out of this bed, which is fine with me because I planted these for fresh eating. I love eating raw carrots as snacks at nighttime or any other time. Now all these little roots coming off, from what I've read, it does this when it's lacking water, so it sends out these roots trying to search for water, which makes sense because, again, this bed was off and there was no water getting to these. We did have a lot of rain, so that helped out some, but it did not save these from shooting out roots. Now these are still totally edible. These things come right off, and you can eat them or cook them or whatever you want to do. So let's keep pulling them, see what else we get. Okay, so if you see right here, these two are super close together. So let's pull them. You got that little thing and this little thing. This is my finger next to them. You see how teeny tiny they are. That's what happens when things are too close together. Now this one is by itself, so let's pull it. See how there's nothing growing around it? So let's pull it and see the difference. And that's against my hand. So this is why you should come out here and thin your carrots and make sure, see, there's these two super close, and there's that one's small, that one's small, that one's small. And let's see if we can find one. This one is a little by itself, so let's pull it. And you can see the difference. So this is the importance of thinning your carrots. Now these I will still chop up. I will still use them in soups and stews, and I'll probably freeze dry a bunch of these carrots and eat them fresh. Nova loves to eat carrots too, so does Debo. But you get much better carrots if you come out here and spend the extra time and thin them out and make sure they're not overcrowded so that you don't get little puny things like this. You get decent sized ones like that. Now these would be even bigger had I thinned them out even more and watered them and everything like they should be. But this is a decent sized carrot for me to get all year long. I will gladly take those and eat those fresh all year long. Okay, y'all, here's the basket of carrots. It goes way down in there. Like I said, the majority of them are a very decent edible size. There's no monsters in here, which I knew there wasn't going to be no monsters in here. I did go ahead and pull them though, because a lot of the tops was dying back. I don't know if you're able to see that or not. And I didn't want, oh, hey Nova. I didn't want them to rot in the ground. I didn't know, with root vegetables, you don't know what's under there. I did do a couple of test pulls and saw that a lot of these were, you know, 4 or 5 inches. So I was like, we can go ahead and pull these, and then now that I know that the water is turned on, we can just replant this bed. So I'm gonna go get everybody on the farm fed, and then we will get these cleaned up, and I will show you what we harvested, all cleaned with the tops removed. I think these tops are edible. I'm not going to eat them. I'm actually just gonna give them to the chickens and let them enjoy a nice snack, and we will be back in a little bit to show you how much I harvested out of this bed. This bed is a 4x4 bed, so not a massive bed. This is actually the smallest bed I got in here. This is where I was going to put my herbs, but then I got all them green stalks and decided to put them in there, and I figured this bed would be perfect for something like carrots that doesn't grow tall with this trellis, but then I forgot about the shade. So we're going to clean these and replant this bed with carrots, and I'm going to see if I can grow them again. It's kind of the hottest part of the year, so I'm not sure if they're going to do anything, but my goal is to try to grow these year long and to get at least carrots this size all year long. So let me go feed everybody, and we will be back with the cleaned up carrots. Okay, y'all, so this is what we ended up with. And I would say this is not bad for throwing some seeds on the ground in a bed 2 months ago and never touching them again. I'm gonna get all these little tails chopped off. I'll scrub them again when I get inside. I was just trying to knock the initial first little bit of dirt off of them, and then I will get them chopped up and put into a bag and enjoy fresh carrots out of my garden for the next couple of weeks. I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye, y'all.